Welcome to video 1-3. Solve a quadratic equation by factoring when the lead coefficient is 1. All right, here's the example. Solve x squared plus 10x plus 24 equals 0. 2 steps, factor, and then solve using the zero product property. All right, so step 1 is to factor. Since the lead coefficient is 1, that's going to make it pretty easy. Since my lead term is simply x squared, I know my template must be x something, because x times x is x squared. Basically, I'm using FOIL. I'm looking for two numbers that have a product of 24 and a resultant sum of 10, or 10x when you include the variable. All right, so what I worry about is the signs. I could have a positive times a positive, or a negative times a negative to give me a positive product. However, if I want a positive sum, I had better have two positive factors, because a negative plus a negative is not positive. So I know that all my factors must be positive. I could do it in my head, but if it was more complicated, you can simply make a list. So I usually start 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. And then when the numbers get close together or even equal, that's how you know it's pretty much time to stop. Okay, so I look at all these pairs. These all have products of 24. I'm looking for a sum of 10, 4 and 6. So I know it's going to be, you can put it in either order. I'll go x plus 4, x plus 6. And when I'm new to this, even now, I still do what I call the OI check, outer, inner. All right, so I'm going to basically be checking the outers and the inners. The outer is a 6x, the inners is a 4x, and 6x plus 4x is 10x, and that's my factoring check. I already set this up, I knew it, and this I already set up over here. All right, so I'm not done. All I did was I factored. Now what I've got to do is solve. The zero product property. If ever I've got something multiplied by something and it's 0, either one of the factors must be 0 or they can both be 0. So what I do is I just chunk up each factor and set that equal to 0. X plus 4 equals 0, or x plus 6 equals 0. Then I solve for x, minus 4 minus 4, minus 6 minus 6. And typically what I do in the subsequent chapters, we're going to have multiple solutions and we use subscripts. So I'm just going to start right off the bat. X sub 1 is negative 4, and x sub 2 is negative 6. And there you have it, how to solve a quadratic equation by factoring when the lead coefficient is 1.